السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. عدنا والعود أحمد والزين والشاهدين الكرام. نعم, we are back. Let's go. عندنا الديلي جيم دو بينالتي. نبدأ من الله. عندك عندنا فتحة بطل يا مواطن. وراك فتحة هذه بطل هذه هنا مش عندنا مناحي وراحي زوج مراركة. هاي عطونا ما تعطونا الشهر هذا ديفونس يرحل المال. هذو تاع البارح النجوم تاع البارح. كان طيتونا واش مو هذا الديفيد. مروكي يطور طورش مروكي يا استقعنا الورديور يطور مبيش مسكين سيديرو ليه بتشريني شدنا جوات ثاني يتطور لي رضا موقت. ما غلطت نحيدها سامحوني. استو نشوف هذا ودي ودخلناه راح يمين. طب انا بيهم نروحوا نبدا مباراة تسخينية ضد الاي اي. بسم الله يا ربي. شكرا خالد على اللايك شكرا. شنو هذا البريزيل خندرنا كاريو يلا اسمع البارح درنا الساهل اللي راح بارتي صبر شو هذا واحد بريزيلي يدري لك معاه مليح. الله يرحمه. هاي اسمع let's go الله يكفون ويخزيكم. وصلوا 70 في المتابعة بأقرب وقت ممكن. دخلونا من الأنيميشن هذه، دخلونا هي راح تلعب يرحم الله.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Gabriel has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, having a ball winner like him at the back, Peter, is sure to add solidity to that back line. What's more, I wouldn't be surprised to see this guy's tackles launching a few counter-attacks for his team either. That can be a real bonus.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a sharp pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Neither side especially adventurous early on. João Pedro. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Haaland. He's found a way past. Savinho. Now it's João Pedro. That has been slung wide. Ryerson.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Koto. Savinho has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Oh no, what has happened here? Just the keeper in his... João Pedro! Goal, Brazil! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He was under real pressure there. And here's Ødegaard.
There they go, hunting again.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back solid! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos. Serginho. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Savinho is onto this. Savinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Berger. Now it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. Now Ødegaard. João Pedro looking understandably energised after his goal. Savinho, and he's managed to get free. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Solot. Berger. Haaland. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has not gone well. And it's Guimaraes. That has ended up in no man's land. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Cleared without hesitation. João Pedro. Savinho. Overhit and out of play. Berger. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip. Oh, greatly! And there's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Guimaraes. Oh, nice touch. Serginho. And it's played it. Oh, good glide! Oh, split-second reaction.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Koto. He is just caressing the ball. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He's shifting through the gears here. Deftly away. And that's a corner kick. He leaps for it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Goal, Norway! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Sörloth.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Berger. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Pete.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's gone loose. He's being urged to shoot. And he's straight offside.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14.
Haaland looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Norway can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Haaland, and it's made its way to him. And he's in, oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
So we have further activity on the bench here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Serginho. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he's onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Very nicely done. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Endrick. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there goes the final whistle. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
هذا مو شو اسمه فيه أنا فاتح همك يا إيه فاتح همك يا خويا قلت لك لا ماشي بيبا جا كان يقول لك لا يا خويا، قلت لك في الليل بإذن الرحمن يا مدير والله افتح بعضر، أنا داخل نلعب ديفيجن هذا مكان، أنا هنزل نلعب ماتش من الزوج ونخرج في الليل بإذن الرحمن. أروح نلعبوا بارتي 2 3 4 5 هاو جيني نروح ألعب معها فيها مستمرة لما شو التي يا الله. اصبر دخلنا معلش.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. And he's forced to go back. Rafael Leao. Tacho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko! And he's gone looking for safety. It's Rice, and it's Serginho. Passing nice and neat. Pinches it off him. And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafael Leao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal gets into a good position. Serginho. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi is always looking to break lines. Olise. Now Van Dijk. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao scooting forward. And it's Bernal. And Scalvini. This is a promising build-up. Olise. He has found the way through. Swings in across. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. And here's Shevchenko. Messi picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. Just the keeper in his way. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, nearly, nearly. Shifted upfield. Rice. Scalvini. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Strong running down that left flank. Van Dijk. Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Rafael Leao.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be
Cute
commended.
ball now, how can he reach it?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's a promising position. Now that's a fine challenge. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Milan leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
So we're underway for the second half.
Messi. Numero 21.
Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Il numero 19. E il numero 10.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Rodri really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And he has been fouled there. Rafael Leao. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri has created 1 goal already. That has been slung wide. No, again there's no way through. Yamal. Can he get away here?
That was lovely, that.
And he's got away from it. Big chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Scalvini. This is a promising build-up. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Šeško! Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. It's almost too easy for him, this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Tacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
Nice shot.
Yamal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van Dijk makes the interception. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Serginho. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Bernal.
recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. There won't be another chance after this one. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Rodri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thoughts on what we've just...
الكاش اللي عندنا مثلا 6 بوان مش بس بيس ايه لعبنا ماتش اللي قبل وربحنا نسيت كاع ليش هاي نزيد بارتية تاع باش نطلعو للديفيجن ما يبينا نروحو الديفيجن ضروا شباب ديرونا الله يكفونا ويفضلكم الله يكون متابع من فضلكم يجي طالب البي في جن يجي يقتل
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 21, Andrei Shevchenko.
So, a breakthrough already. Kajolu. Serginho. Very nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that was asking for too much. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Dijk. Kamavinga. Modric. Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aims beyond the defence. Takes the shot! Kamavinga. He won't be happy with that one. He'll try from distance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neymar!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, great chance! And he shoots! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Neymar. Now Modric. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. And this is Eto'o. Spread it left. And that is out of play. Camavinga. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold. Kajolu. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Eto'o. Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... It's Eto'o! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's destined for the flank. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
That's it, 45 minutes up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is on the way. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pacho. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Serginho. Camavinga. Time and again they are repelled. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is good. Super running. Oh, just the keeper now. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Modric, Van Dijk makes the interception. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Tacho clears without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kamavinga. Modric. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Taken back almost at once. Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal. Driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are having a ball here. And it's Neymar. Modric. And it's Kadiolu. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Azar. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan.
Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scorer for
Perfect
Fenerbahce.
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Number 11.
Great vision.
Messi.
And he plays one. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are right back within touch!
Number 9.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Mbappe. Pavlovic. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, good finish! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And
There
he's
will be
being
5
shifted off
minutes
it.
added time.
5 minutes to add. Rodri. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Now Foden. Yamal. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Pacho. And that's it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from
Fellow
it.
attendees, this is a lost
What are your thoughts on
children.
زين مش نطلع. المهم نكملوا في الليل بإذن الرحمن. نكملوا في الليل. نكملوا زيدوا بارتية نطلع ورا. زيدوا بارتية نطلع. بسم الله. وين هون التشانس ديال هذا؟ يهاطونا بيباي. هذا باي بيباي حلو باي. اللي هو بيباي. يا مانا. يا الله كملوا بار زيدوا بارتية نطلعوا للديفيجن ونترسبوا. Maybe I got you. Baby. شوفوا في فيديو مش عندنا تشكيلات. عنده تشكيلة نارية. بسم الله. بسم الله. عنده تشكيلة نار يا حبيبي. الكل يعمل لكم متابعين فوز بكم. تركيش تبقى تستناها هذيك 120 ثانية ومش عارف استنى فيها. لا والله 800. Maybe I got you. جو شكرا عبد الناصر على ديروا لنا متابعة لايك ومتابعة بفضل.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action. Milan must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else. There they go, hunting again.
And that's been won straight back. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. And a chance! Goal, man! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Rodri makes a move down the right. Pass somewhat off target. That'll be a throw. Rice. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rice! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the through ball, and this is Shevchenko. There's the shot, and it's come back out to him, and it's in. It's the moment they all wanted, a goal in his 100th game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not a hint. And the shot! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Shevchenko. Messi, nicely spread. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. And it's Stojkovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk. Stojkovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Stojkovic. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, good spread. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. It's a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rodri.
مرحبا بالديفيجن 3. مرحبا بالديفيجن 3. Let's go. بسم الله. Welcome to Division 3. Welcome to Division 3. Yeah boy. Yeah. أنا أبيض. في الليل إن شاء الله سيونطلع ديفيجن 2. بإذن الله. ديرونا لايك ومتابعة برك من فضلكم يزين الشي لك يا رب. إلى هنا تنتهي سهرتنا لهذا اليوم. شكرا على المشاهدة واللايك والفولو وكلش. قاعد يديرنا فولو واللي ما داش ويدير لايك اللي ما داش واللي راهو يشوف اللايف كاع. شكرا و thank you very thanks. دمتم في رعاية الله وحفظه، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. نتلاقى بإذن الرحمن في الليل مول عيشة بإذن الرحمن. Peace.